on to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trail Blazers as they go up against the Utah Jazz. Alongside Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us from the sideline. And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. And here's Carr. Paxson outside. Lever has the open look. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's speed.
That's why Jim Paxson piles up the big assist numbers. How about that dish?
The pass to Dantley. Baseline jumper. And another one falls.
It's so difficult to slow down when he gets that fire in his eyes.
Here's Paxson. Pass to Nat. He dishes it to Lever. For three, Paxson gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You can tell Paxson worked really hard to develop his accuracy from behind the three-point line. That's a credit to his work ethic.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Passes it to Griffith. Back to Green. Nice ball movement by Utah. Driving inside. Down it goes. Nice one there from Dantley. Dantley's got his second bucket.
Just cutting the defense to shreds on the drive. Dantley makes it look so easy.
Now Lever. Pass to Nat. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, I think that was a message-sending foul there. They're not going to allow any easy buckets at the rim.
Yeah, as a coach, I like that one. Make them earn it at the line.
That free throw, no good.
Some say undersized for his position. Calvin Knapp plays with incredible heart. Never takes a possession off.
Good on the second free throw. Now here's Green. And the pass to Dantley. Here's Griffith. The tray. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, that's a quality look for him. Probably surprised himself with that miss.
Yeah, the defense can't continue to give him that shot and expect the same results.
Fast break buckets, easy money, and they are very key to your success.
It's so tough scoring in this league. You run anytime you can.
The Jazz have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. To the inside. And the basket by Bailey.
In the paint, it's hard to stop Bailey. His shots are right there waiting for him.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Nat. And he dunks it down.
A devastating punch. They can't afford to give up a dunk like this when they're trying to come back.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there was a statement behind that dunk. One that says, you aren't going to come back in this. Good. Another from 3.
Great teamwork from Griffin. Noticing the open teammate and getting it to him.
And Portland has possession. For 3, Paxson. And again for 3.
Little back and forth, tay-to-tay on the perimeter. Both teams showing off their range.
Just another reminder of how excellent the shooting has become in this league.
Green passes to Griffith. There's the drive. Powered down with both hands.
An absolute terror on the drive. Griffith pounces on available lanes once he sees them.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Passes it to Nat. For 3, Paxson. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Well, he's consistent from out there, especially when you give him room.
And so Green will bring it up for Utah. Here's Dantley. Wide right. Hits off the rim. Trailblazers have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Inside, here's Thompson. That's another rebound. Jazz trail by 6. Pass to Griffith. From deep. Nat grabs the miss. Portland's gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Lever, no good. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. There's the pass to Griffith. Launches from deep. It's rebounded by Carr. Portland leading by 6. Here's Nat. Green breaking loose. Nat with the bucket. Nat's got 5 points so far.
A gifted scorer. Nat doesn't lack confidence attacking in the paint.
Jazz have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Over to the left wing. Right side, Wilkins takes the 13-footer, and it's Portland with the rebound.
They can't expect him to miss that shot consistently.
To the wing right side. For 3, Paxson. That's in there. Lever with the assist. Lever's got 3 assists now in this one. And the Jazz call time here. So it's Utah now. 11-point game. Here's Griffith. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Griffith has got his second basket of the night.
I like seeing Griffith take these 3 balls. Terrific at measuring when to attempt this shot.
Trailblazers have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. And here's Valentine for 3. Utah's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Drexler with the block. Back to Green. A second chance effort. Connects again.
Boy, I sure hope this offense continues to percolate like this, because if it does, we could be in for a doozy.
Who doesn't like a high-scoring game? Well, now that I think about it, maybe some defensive coaches.
Grabs the rebound again. And that one's good. Griffith.
This is how you capitalize in close. Griffith, superb at burying himself deep in that area.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Valentine dishes to Drexler. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds to Portland. I'll retain possession. And Utah making a change here. Hanson's checked in. .27 seconds left in the first. They get it back. Verhoeven, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Can't allow them to burn you on the offensive glass there. That's simply on the defense in my mind.
Like coaches always say, remember to box out. When you don't, this is what happens.
Pass to Drew. And he drives in, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Compactly built. You got to get out of Drew's way off the drive. He's coming hard and fast.
Here's Drexler. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed. Green with the ball. He got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 6. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Portland.
Their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
For three, Paxson. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Nice feed from Drexler. The young swingman showing off his vision there.
Jazz trail by 9. Outside, Green. Here's the 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Green's got 8.
The threes are falling. They answer back from distance.
This is modern basketball. You got to have that long-distance threat.
Portland's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Pass to Drexler. The baseline jam. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
You've got to be careful how you guard Drexler because he's capable of scoring while getting fouled.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Bailey, he's checked in for the Jazz.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes.
And we know Drexler's been working on his consistency from deep. But otherwise, he has all the tools to be a difference maker at both ends.
Pass to Drew. Back to Green. Fires for 3. Griffith can't get it to go. Goes back up. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Kelly.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And here's Valentine for 3. The basket good off the assist from Drexler. Valentine's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Green. From downtown, Drew misses. Trailblazers leading by 10. Paxson kicks to Valentine. Verhoeven, and again it's Portland converted.
Hey, the field goal percentages tell the full story. One team is playing more smart and efficient basketball.
And the other, not so smart. They're playing too fast, not getting good looks, forcing things.
Shots good by Drexler.
Slicing right through them. You can tell Drexler has strong cutting instincts already.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Thompson, he's checked in for Portland. Lever comes in for Valentine. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. The pass to Eves. To end the run. Griffith can't get it to go.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Jazz trail by 14. Pass to Drew. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Drexler. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Well, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Jazz trail by 14. Over to the wing. For 3. Nat grabs the miss. Portland's gone, nabbing another steal. Here's Dantley. Here's Bailey. And just miss after miss right now.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And good that time. Nats got 7 points in the game.
Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
Green, the pass to Griffith. Dantley, another possession, another assist.
You look at Dantley, he's 6'5". You expect him to be a jump shooter, but Adrian rather take it down low.
Outside Lever. Passes to Nat. Thompson with it, and another steal for him. Here's Dantley, and that one is hammered home.
Incredible two-way play.
Yeah, offense and defense.
Steals lead to points. The defense doesn't have time to get set.
Shot's good by Carr. Carr's got his second basket of the game.
Terrific focus to get to the basket there.
Surprised they left him that much of a lane to work with.
Pass to Drew. Back to Green. Nice ball movement by Utah. Griffith. Tries again. Drew misses. Trailblazers leading by 14. Back to Lever. It's hauled in by Griffith. Utah's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly.
Dropping that hammer down, Bailey holds nothing back on that punch.
Trailblazers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And Lever has it in the corner. Here's Carr, and the dunk by Carr.
His athletic ability, especially his vertical, levels the playing field for him at the 4 spot, making up for his smaller build.
And the Jazz call time here. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Drexler's checked in. Wilkins is checked in for Utah. And here is Green. 8 points for him. And there's the pass to Griffith. Lets it go from deep. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 7th assist here tonight. 1:09 left in the first half. Drexler outside. No good.
Not quite a block shot, but no question he got a piece of it.
It might not add to his stat line, but the offense will certainly be more cautious around him after that.
And an easy call for the officials there.
Yeah, don't argue that whistle. Pretty obvious.
It's his first trip to the line.
Adrian Dantley at the line for
2. The first free throw is good.
Great scorer. Dantley could light it up.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Free throw shooting is a skill, and this guy absolutely has it.
Portland leading by 9. Pass to Lever. Puts up a deep three. Here's Carr. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Utah shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Carr's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Drexler. Lever with it. Now Green defending. Here's Nat.
Trailblazers foul. Kelly Carr. First personal foul. First team foul.
Jazz trail by 9.
Zero reason to rush here. No hurry. Make sure this is the last possession of the period.
Be patient, wait it out.
Clearly, he got it, no doubt.
Good job by the officials. Yes, we are giving credit to the officials.
And so he hits both. 16 seconds left in the first half. Passes it to Nat. There's Lever with the 3. Wilkins pulls it in. Wilkins has got his 5th rebound in this one. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. One guy who's getting it done is Jim Paxson.
So far, his passing, outstanding. Not normally a big part of his game, but so far it has been.
He's clearly adapting to what his team needs from him. Right now, distribution is how he can help.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Jazz trail by 7. Pass to Dantley. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got assist number 8 now on the night. Portland's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. Connects again from distance.
What can you say but, wow, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
Oh, an incredible achievement, one that will surely be celebrated around the world. And here's Green outside, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Eye for an eye right there. You hit me with the triple, I'm coming right back at you with the 3 of my own.
And you love that mentality. Both sides playing with fire in their bellies tonight.
Picked him clean. Here's Dantley, defended by Lever, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Fat Lever. Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And so he makes both from the line. Trailblazers leading by 3. Now the pass to Carr. And the dunk by Carr.
Love the unselfish attitude Lever brings to this team. Outstanding at feeding open teammates.
And so Green will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Here's Griffith. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, they got lucky on that one.
Yeah, he's an incredible three-point shooter. So you are ecstatic anytime it does go in.
Fantastic look. Excellent start to this second half.
Easy hoops out of halftime. That really can get your team rolling.
Utah calls timeout. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Green, the pass to Dantley. The 15-footer. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Right wing. Here's Carr. Buries it down low. Carr's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is why coaches preach ball movement. It keeps everyone engaged.
Back to Green. Here's the triple. Hits it again. Wow.
When you need points in chunks, dial up the Bombardier.
He's keeping them right in this.
Paxson outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Striping it from distance. No hesitation at all.
He's had it going, been aggressive from outside.
Here's Dantley. Here's Griffith. And the layup is good. Griffith has got 12 in the game.
This is what he brings to your team. The ability to turn misses into makes. Pile up second chance points.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. Rebounded by Bailey. Jazz trail by 5. Out to the right wing. Here's Griffith. It's rebounded by Carr. Carr's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Nate. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You like how Nat will put his body on the line, taking the foul while getting the shot in the air.
The Trailblazers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. He misses the free throw. Drexler, he's checked in for Carr. He hits the 2nd from the line. Utah's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. And here's Green outside. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. To the paint. It's stolen. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Griffith, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a 1-possession game. Well done.
Back to Paxson. Lets the 3 fly. That's in there. Lever with the assist. Lever's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Once Paxson sees a few drop, it's on now. He's in the zone.
Pass to Dantley. Over Drexler. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Dantley.
He has been in some kind of groove here lately, really cooking on the offensive end.
Yep, this is exactly what we saw from him in their last game. Lots of confidence.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
The Jazz making a switch here. Drew's checked in. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. There's Green with the 3. And again for 3.
An incredible shooting display, if you haven't already noticed, and he just keeps going.
Well, he now owns the 2nd most 3-point makes in a game in NBA playoff history. How about that? Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And here are the Trailblazers now. They trail by 1. Passes it to Drexler. And Lever has it in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Drexler. Lever's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Wasting no time shooting off the catch. Lever, a very dangerous offensive player.
Shot from the wing. And Utah again with the bucket.
Boy, they've managed to fight their way back into this one. Just goes to show you, you can never give up. Stay with it, and good things can happen.
And against some pretty tough odds. It wasn't easy for them to find their footing, but now they're rolling.
1:39 left to play here in the 3rd. Here's Lever. 5 points in the game. Dishes it to Drexler. Over Green. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Utah's got 12 of their points from long range in the 3rd quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Griffith. Portland grabs the miss. Lever taking his time here. Here's Dantley. He's covered by Lever. The shot by Dantley, no good. Portland's gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. It's intercepted. Here's Green. Goes back up. Pass to Griffith. Launches it. Drains it from beyond the arc. Griffith has got the lead up to 4 now for Utah.
Passing isn't a focus of Dantley's game, but he spots an open man and quickly gets him the ball.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Lever kicks to Drexler. Out to the wing. Here's Nat. The rebound by the Jazz. Wilkins has got his 6th rebound on the night. The pass to Drew. Lever with the steal. Here's Drexler. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's speed. Paxson's got 4 assists in the game. Jazz shooting well, 50% from the floor. Oscar Griffith beyond the arc. Good, another from 3.
And Griffith has his fingerprints all over this one, doing anything he wants on offense.
For 3, Paxson. They get it back. Nat. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
He was doing whatever he wanted to out there. I love how he closed out this quarter.
The D looking helpless to stop him. He's running all over them.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Jazz lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
Maybe nerves got the better of them there, resulting in a miscommunication. That's not what coach wants to see in a close game.
Jazz ball starts the 4th and final quarter. It's 6-man time. Let's hear it for your defense.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Portland ball.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Wing shot on the way. Valentine's shot, good.
These offenses have been so sharp, so focused, so dialed in, and neither one is slowing down in the late game.
If anything, I think they're gaining momentum. Both determined to run up the score as much as possible.
That one falls. And for Portland, they're shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. And again, it's Portland converting.
He can really shoot the basketball. Paxson with a good look off the dribble there.
Now Green passes it to Drew. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Another thing they've done, force a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points.
That one misses.
And at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and a 3-point advantage.
Here's Drexler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Drexler bumped but maintains focus.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
An all-around threat, Drexler is also a fantastic dunker who fans love watching.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Jazz shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And that one's good. Green.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Paxson outside. Pass to Drexler. And they call an illegal screen here.
You got to make sure that you're stationary and set when you're going to set a screen. Any kind of movement typically will draw the whistle.
Yeah, he made things easy for the ref right there. Clear offensive foul on the pick.
Green passes to Eves. Count the basket. Now it's a 5-point Utah lead.
I like the way he's done a good job working that ball around tonight, getting it moving, wanting to get other guys going.
This demonstrates leadership on his end. Willing to give it up in an effort to make his guys better.
That's exactly the shot they're looking for. That's the one they wanted. Get it into his hands and let him do his thing.
You have to lean on your guys in close games like this. The NBA is a stars league.
Drew gets the bucket.
Good-looking jumper from Drew. The D has to respect him from there.
Outside Lever. Fires from deep. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's speed.
Big time three, stepping up when his team needed him to do just that.
Such a clutch shot. Those could prove to be 3 huge points for him.
And the Jazz call time here. Wilkins is checked in for the Jazz. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Utah's coach address his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Outside Lever. Fires the 3. That one, no good. Jazz leading by 5. The pass to Drew. Drexler with the steal. The shot's good from Paxson. Paxson's got 15 points in just the second half.
Look at Paxson getting out in transition, making sure the fast break stays ahead of the defense.
Jazz have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Jazz passing it around. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
How about the agility he shows in the air right there?
It was like he was in slow motion. And working with the lead, he's now ramping up his performance.
That's usually how it goes. Once they're in front, they really let him loose.
What a boost a finish like that can be.
Wow. Rocking the rim, making him pay, and smiling back the other way.
He he had a bit of room and wanted to send a message in this close game.
Drew gets the bucket.
Boy, coming out of halftime, both of these teams have raised their intensity level.
Yeah, the game's heating up, and the fans are going berserk.
And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. It's a 5-point game. Drexler, no good. Jazz have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Here's Drew. And out of bounds as the Trail Blazers gain possession. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And I bet right now, Coach wants to go over the turnover problem. Seems like they've been trying to force things a bit. Just need to get back into a steady rhythm. Establish the pace of the offense so they can string together a good run. Solid possessions without trying to do too much.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Lever from long range. It's hauled in by Griffith. Griffith has got 6 rebounds in the game. Over Paxson. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Carrying much of the load here in this one, putting them out to a nice lead.
Trailblazers trail by 7. And he drops it in from the low post.
When you need a bucket, trust Nat to fight for it. He'll do whatever it takes to get those points.
Jazz have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. And again, another assist. Here's Paxson. Pass to Nat.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Drives to the hoop. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Griffith. And the Jazz, another 3.
You are asking for trouble if you're going to allow that kind of shooter that kind of a good look. You can't let that happen.
Let's face it, they have not done a good job staying attached to shooters. And it shows in the score.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Utah the foul. First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits. So he gets them both. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Dantley, and another assist for him.
Nothing the D can do. Dantley is just that good of a scorer.
1:37 left to play here in the fourth. Paxson passes to Nat. Down low. Here's Lever. It's good. Lever's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's what you want from ball movement. Get the defense moving and find the chance inside.
Here's Griffith. Nat grabs the miss. Trailblazers trail by 8 inside. And Thompson throws it down.
From in close, Michael Thompson throws it down.
1:15 left in the fourth. There's the steal. They're running, moving it up. That ball. Great assist by Lever.
I love when Thompson is assertive in big spots because his team looks for him in these moments.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Lever, the pass to Nat. Back to Lever. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Bailey.
They need points right now. Shots like that are not going to help them get back in this game.
Well, you know, I hesitate to never say never, but I don't think there's really enough time for a comeback to happen.
It's a sizable lead, and it may get even bigger.
From deep, and another assist.
They have shown up at just the right time, putting the finishing touches on this game.
This run absolutely closes the door on any chance of a surprise ending. That'll do it.
Look, I don't like to be premature about this, but this thing is done, over, cooked.
Well, it's our job to be honest, and come on, no way they're coming back.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Pass to Griffith. The three. And again for three.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in a state of disbelief.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game. Here's Green, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Lever.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For our terrific reporter David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in tonight. So long and good night, everyone.